Hi everybody, Chef Beau here. We're at the Alpha Tavern. It's Wednesday. Today we're going to make something very traditional and something very easy, but we're leaving out one step, trying to make it nice and easy for everybody to give a little secret on how to make a perfect lasagna that won't fall apart on you once you cut it. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to have it undos tomorrow night on the Italian buffet. I talked to Chef Adam. We made a few more of these lasagnas. So we're going to make this lasagna right now. So I used a half pan, which you can get anywhere. We'll make a half a pan here. Normally we make bigger pans, but I made this half pan. So basically we put a little sauce on the bottom. Then I always spray the sides, just so nothing sticks on there. This recipe is basically with 1 pound of your noodles, which you just read the box, whatever it is. We pre-cooked them here. So we pre-cooked the noodles. So basically how I do it is I place these noodles a little bit outside the pan, because this here will also be the top of your lasagna. So you want to bring your noodles out like that. This is also making your bottom. So this, basically I just use ground beef, a little bit of green pepper, a little bit of onion, a little salt and pepper. I pre-cooked everything, so everything's done already. So basically all you're gonna do is heat up your lasagna. You're heating your lasagna in the oven. Here's some of these noodles aren't perfect. So even chefs don't cook it perfect. All right. So if you do have we do have a couple of broken pieces, so I'll just put it down here in the middle. All right, so there's your base. We're gonna put a little bit of pizza cheese. It's a little windy out here today. All of a sudden the wind came up. This is those, I think you might maybe 2 packs of pizza cheese from the store. I think they're 8-ounce packs. Okay. I put pepperoni in it. You could just buy one of those packs at the store. And if you don't like the pepperoni, you don't have to put it in. But I do. I think it gives it a nice little zing there. Okay. And then we have ground beef. It's cooked already, green peppers and onions. And then I always put a little Romano. And then ricotta. Now what I did with this ricotta, I actually drained it a little. I just bought it from the store, and I took some of the moistness out of it. So here's the trick right here. Now watch closely. You don't put anything else. No more sauce, because sauce will actually is why your lasagna falls apart on you. So you're just going to build this without sauce between each layer. So you can push it down like that. 3 noodles going one way. And here we go again. So you're going to push that down a little to compact it, and you do it all over again. Put your cheese in. It doesn't matter if you do whatever layer you do, but it doesn't matter what way you do. You can do pepperoni first, you can put cheese first. Each layer, as long as you put everything in and you spread it out. This is just a real simple way of doing it. Okay, you put your meat back on it. And this pan will probably 1 pound. 1 pound of ground beef would be more than enough to make this whole pan. You probably get 3, 6, you could probably get 12 pieces out of that. Then a little more ricotta. Try to get, this is just a regular ricotta, and again, like I said, I drained it out a little with a colander. And then a little Parmesan cheese. See that, how nice. So I think the noodles went this way. So the next set of noodles, you go the opposite way. thinking that'll also make it work. If you have a little extra, we'll just cut it off. All right, so we'll just take that. If you have, scissors at home, you want to cut it, that's fine, but I didn't bring scissors out here. Press it down again, and we'll just go one more layer and get this thing going here. So we'll cheese it. Pepperoni. And you're going to have pepperoni left over if you buy one of those bags. This is really an economical dinner for a lot of people. And you use your own sauce. So you get your sauce hot on the stove. And then when it comes out of the oven, you pour your hot sauce on it. Nobody will know that there's no sauce on the inside of this lasagna, believe me. Again, a little ricotta. And then we're gonna, which way do we go? Right that way, right? So we're gonna go this way. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, we're not gonna go there because then we have to do another layer.
Okay.
Let's just close it up.
All right.
So the way we close it up is like a basket weave. Let's push these over. And bring these over. Look how pretty. It's making it one piece. Bring that over. Bring these over. Press it down. Now this is done. That didn't take long, right?
Oh.
Make it quick. You get all your stuff done, put it together, put a little sauce on it. Sauce could be cold, right out of the jar or homemade. Get some meatballs with it, some Italian sausage and peppers would be nice antipasto salad. A little cheese, then you want to put a little cheese on top. I wouldn't put a lot, just a little. Then you can always put more at the end. And then put your lid on. And you don't even have to, don't make it real tight because then everything will stick. Just put it like that. Voila. Put it in the oven. Probably take about an hour at 350 degrees. Let's put it in our little oven here. And we just, magic, it's done. So, this is the one we made earlier. Let me clean this mess up. So when it comes out of the oven, you gotta let it sit. You gotta let it sit for 10, 15 minutes. Believe me, it's not gonna get cold on you. Because when you let it sit, all that cheese hardens up, coagulates, and when you cut it, it's nice and solid. So hopefully everything I've been preaching comes out right because I just made it. So what we did here, like the lasagna, we put a little cheese on it. We'll put a little sauce down. All right. And then we got a little parsley here. I got some ice water. Reason why I put in ice water, but then parsley wasn't the most prettiest. So usually if you throw it in some ice water, it comes out nice. So loosen it up on the sides. So we'll cut it down the middle here. And down here, so 3, 6. Mangiata. Look at this beautiful lasagna. Easy to do. It's not going to be all falling apart on you. So we're going to get out the first piece here. If we can get it. And look at that. Is that gorgeous? Put it down there. Tell all your friends how you're doing it. Look at that. Put some nice hot sauce on it. This sauce ain't hot, but when you're at home, you're gonna have nice hot sauce. It's like the perfect square. Look at that. Beautiful. Put a sauce on it. Put a little pizza cheese. And then we'll garnish it. We'll garnish it with a little sprig of parsley there. A little Parmesan cheese. And there you have it. If you want to take a look at this, pan of lasagna. Every piece is going to come out beautiful. And you can't tell that there's no sauce in between the layers. Look at that. It looks like there is, right? Is that beautiful? Well, there you go. All those years, Grandma made the lasagna. Now you got a little secret on Grandma. Let's pick this up. There you go. Meat lasagna. We're going to be having this tomorrow night at Undo's West for the Italian night. It's from 4 to 8. Enjoy it. You know, maybe we could do one more thing before we sign off. I want to show you one more quick thing that I think we could do. If you have extra noodles and say nobody likes eating the meat, I'll make this quick roll of tea for you. So you got extra noodles here. So what you do is you want to take, if you have the ricotta left and a little bit of your cheese, you can mix that up. You don't want the meat in there. I should have showed you this earlier. We'll take that. Put on this piece of paper. And I'm sure you've seen this before, but
bonus footage?
This is bonus extra.
All right, here we go.
This is the uncut version. Some people don't eat meat, right? So you want to make a cheese rollatini. Just do that. Put a little bit of Parmesan in it. No meat. You make this the same way. Just roll up your noodle here. Yeah. And that's a portion. So when you got meat lasagna, you have cheese. So if you have guests that don't eat meat, you could say 4 or 5 or 6 of these. You can put a dozen in a half pan. You can make cheese rollatinis at the same time. Do it the same way. Put vegetables in it, put anything you want. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything else. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Undo's West Italian night. Thanks. Don't forget to like and share it.